Hi everyone! Today we're going to go over how to create your own website so it can turn into your e-portfolio on Weebly. So the very first thing that you have to do is you have to go on and create your own Weebly account. And once you create your own account, it'll bring you to a home page similar to this one. So what we can do is we can click down and I can click Add Site. So once we click Add Site, it's going to bring us to this page. So for your e-portfolio, you don't need an online store, so you're going to click I just need a website. And once this is loading, we can then get to the next part, which is picking our theme. So a lot of the times, once you pick your theme, you can change it. And let's let this load. Here we go. So you want to pick a theme that is going to pop out, but is also going to be something that can be navigated easy. So what you can do is you can click the Portfolio tab, and these are going to be great ways to look and navigate your portfolio. You may not want something such as this one where the tabs are up in the top corner. You're going to want something more like these two where the tabs are right in the front top of the home page. So let's go down. Let's see, why don't we pick this one to use as our practice one. So now that this is loaded, we can see that we have our design. You can click see different pages of the design, see what they have set up. And if this is the theme that you want to go with, you can then hit Start Editing. Now it's going to create your own site. And let's let this load. Okay, now that you've created your own site, you're going to want to select your domain name. So I'm going to select a domain name that's just very easy. This is going to be my sandbox or my play website. So I'm going to do sandbox 2134. And let's see if this domain is available. So we're going to hit search. And we don't want to do the professional domain because it's included free with a 1-year plan. However, you're going to have to start paying after that 1 year. So what you're going to want to do is you want to click a subdomain. So Weebly is going to have branding on your website. It's most likely going to have something in the bottom corner of every page, but this will also allow you to get a free website. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the subdomain. So I'm going to choose it, and then I'm going to hit Done. So now I'm able to edit my site. So as you can see, it has all of the original pages that the practice one had. So, and you can see the different pages through that tab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Pages, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete every page so I can start brand new. So I'm going to click it, you hit delete, you hit delete again, and we're going to do this for all of our pages. Because when you do your portfolio, you want to make sure that you are starting fresh and that you're not building off of things and then things can get lost or confused. So it's not going to let us get rid of the very last page. So what you can do instead is you can create a new one. We're going to do a standard page, and you're going to, let's name it Home. So we're going to hit Done, and then now we can delete that contact page. So if you want to create any new pages, you can click the plus button in the top. A lot of the pages you're going to be using are standard pages because these pages work for anything. They're easy to manipulate, so we're going to stick with those. So we can make a different category such as portfolio. And then what you can do to create subpages are you go like you're creating a new standard page. I'll name this subpage 1. you hit done, and then what you do is you drag it and you drag it in. So that is going to indent and create a subpage. So what you do to check it, you can come up here and look, subpage 1 comes up under portfolio. And if you want to create one more subpage in, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to hit the plus, standard page. You're going to do, we're going to do subpage 2. Done. And what you're going to do is you pull it in once, and then you can pull it in one more time, and then it'll be the subpage of the subpage. So when we check it, you can see it this way, and you can indicate that it's a subpage by this down arrow. So different websites and different themes are going to show the subpages differently. So let's say you wanted to switch a theme. You're not satisfied with this one. You can click Theme. And okay, so you can go to Theme, and once you are at Theme, you can change the different, whether it's light or dark. So this is light. If you change it to dark, this tab will be black. Or you can just change the theme entirely if you're unsatisfied. And this will bring us back to the original type of theme. So let's say we want to choose this one instead. It's going to keep everything that we've done so far, it's just going to change it. So then here you can see under your portfolio that for the pages, it has subpage 1 and then subpage 2 that way. So it's a different way of viewing it. So if you prefer this for your website, then you should choose a theme such as this one. So now that we have worked on picking what theme you would like and working on adding the pages and the subpages, we can now look at different ways that you can build your website. So here we have our header. And our header we can put and change this and say it's our home page because it is under our home page. If you want to condense that background, you can drag it up, and then if you want to edit that background, you hit Edit. You can pick a different image, you can add your own image, or you can do color. So you would hit Change Color, you can pick red, and then your home page is now red. So if we leave it like that, that's going to be our new header. Now, see, we have a box that says drag elements here. You are going to take the title. You can drag and drop the title. And it says click here to edit. So then we can say that this is our title. You can make the font bigger. You highlight it, press the up. And you can change where it is located. So I want it centered. And then let's say you want to add text under it. You put down the text box, and then you click, and you could type and say, this is where the text would go. So you have your own text boxes, and then if you go and you look some more, we can add an image. So you can upload the image, you click, you can upload a picture from your photo, and let's just say we're going to do a dancer silhouette. So we have a dancer silhouette now as our image, and if you want to change the size, you hit this little blue box that says resizing image, and you can make it smaller or you can make it bigger. So now we have a few different things. We have the title, we have the text box, and we have an image. Now another important one to look at is the divider and the spacer. So the divider, if you put it in, we'll put it between the title and the text, it is going to create a line. So this line can divide so many different aspects. of your website. And then if you want to create a spacer, this will just create blank space on your website. Okay, now that we have looked at some of our basic tools that we can use on a website, when you want to finish your website or publish a final draft, even if you're going to continue editing it later on, you click the Publish button. And now it tells you right here what your domain name is going to be. So if you hit the X, you're just going to get back right into the editing screen. So what you want to do if you want to see your website from someone else's point of view, you hit publish, and then you're going to click on that box to get to your website, and then you can see everything that you've done. So we actually did this stuff under portfolio, under one of the subpages. So what we worked on just so happens to be under subpage 2. So this is what we worked on. You could see the divider and our little spacer. You can't see it because it's invisible, but we do have that space right there. So that is one of the most basic ways to create your own website. Once you have these tools down pat, you'll be able to do so much more and expand on your website. So I hope you understood and had fun with what we were doing and creating your own website. And this is going to be the end.